Hey, this is Ramon. Channel is Alpha Centurion 4, and we are discussing the books that had the greatest impact on my life, not necessarily the most entertaining or the one that was the most fun to read or the easiest to read or the most enjoyable, but books that truly impacted me and changed my life. We are now at my first year out of college. I'm working at a chain restaurant as I get promoted like several times while I'm there, but I start off as a busboy, then dishwasher, then pseudo-waiter, I guess, where I'm doing waitery things. So I'm now basically a waiter, and I was going through a cancer scare, and my life was falling apart. I was spending a lot of money, at least $5,000 a day sometimes. Getting drunk, having fun, going out with friends. But I was still reading. So while I was going through this cancer scare and my life was self-destructing and imploding, and I dropped out of a education track for my degree, to basically become a professor, I guess, or a professional researcher, at least at a major university. I was still reading, and I was reading Livy. These two are great. This one is really fun. When you read the early history of Rome, you discover that everything you see on the news is exactly what was going on 2,000, 3,000 years ago. Exactly the same stuff, with the exact same political implications and the exact same questions being raised. If you get a chance to read this hefty one, this is The War with Hannibal, or Hannibal as it's sometimes called, depending on which publisher. This selection from Livy is great. Hannibal is amazing. This is the Vietnam of ancient Rome. Man, it's amazing. In a way, it's also the Afghan War, or the Iraqi War as well. Military tactics, strategy, it's all here, man. I mean, this is great political military intrigue. But it's long and it's heavy. This is early journalism. This is early history. This is early propaganda. I mean, so much of our modern understanding of reality is going to be presented for the first time in Livy. So you want to learn about our modern Western politics, read Livy. You want to learn about modern journalism, read Livy. You want to learn about how one-sided the writings of history can be, read Livy. You want to learn what propaganda is, read Livy. I mean, this stuff is for the emperor, so the emperor knows the early history of Rome, kind of like the Aeneid. It's a propaganda piece that's meant to educate, and you can hear what the author is trying to say bleed through the words. I mean, it's really good. So yeah, read Livy just to learn about political, geographic context and propaganda. Anyway, okay. I hope you're enjoying this series. Let's move on to the next book.